and welcome to this episode of Heart of Wood. Today we're going to look at small clamps, a bit larger clamps, strange clamps, really long clamps. So the theme is clamps. I don't have as many as a lot of the YouTubers I've seen, but I have some, and they're really a mess all around the shop. So I'm gonna try to do some kind of a clamp rack today, and I think one of the important parts is that it's gonna be a bit compact because I don't have that much space. So just filling up 2 meters of wall with just clamps is not an option. So I'm gonna try to do a compact version somehow. So that's it. Follow along. So after fiddling around in SketchUp for a while, this is what I came up with. There's the 3 layers. There's for the long clamps, the middle clamps, and the short clamps. So trying to keep it compact, and then on one side having hinges so that each level can open. And the intention is then that the middle layer is not covered all the way, or there's not holes all the way, so that I have a small space down here for the hand clamps, or whatever they're called. So this is what I'm gonna try to build. So let's go back to the shop. So I got half a sheet of plywood that I should be able to make it all from this. So I need to cut that up in different lengths. So I've put up my tabletop blade to the max height, which is actually the 8 centimeters I need for the groove in the different, or the slots in the different boards. I'm just going to do the first one to try to see if that goes well. So I've taped 2 stacks together. I thought that the 7 might be too much, so I made 2 stacks, and I'm just gonna do the repeat cuts on both stacks in both ends. So I've done a lot of the passes now. I just briefly wanted to explain what it is I'm doing. I was actually looking into, could I build some kind of fancy jig or sled or something that could do it. I love sleds. I don't have that many, or any, but I figured I could do this without it, so I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. So I'm setting the fence as kind of a stop block for where the next line is going to be. I'm then going to push the wood to the fence and clamp it down. I'm then going to remove the fence to not make it the wood squeeze between the blade and the fence. I'm going to run it through, make the cut, back again, then I'm going to push the fence back in so that I have the same, and I'm going to secure the fence, turn the wood around, up against the fence, secure the clamp, remove the fence, and cut the second one, and repeat with the other block. So that's how I'm going to go through this. And I'm just going to come back and clean all the middles out. Alright, so I think I have it all cut up. There's the large back piece, both sides, the middle, both sides, It's a small one in the front, both sides. There are some support pieces. And the tops and the bottoms. And I cleaned out the middles. The clamps are gonna hang in. So, assembly time. Alright, so I got the 3 levels assembled. Larger, middle one, and the little one. And I bought these hinges. I had these hinges laying around. That it's gonna go on the sides, to here and to here as well. I know they're a bit big, but I don't know, it's gonna be too heavy. I made it from only 12mm, so the only screws I have that's gonna hold on for a bit are these flathead screws. It's not really ideal, but that's what I had on hand, so I'm gonna see if that works. So I need to add the cleat to the back, and I think I'm gonna do some kind of locking mechanism on the side here, so that they don't flap open by themselves. I need to consider it's gonna be just magnets or a latch. I'll see what I'm gonna do. So I've decided to go with magnets because they're really not gonna hold anything. They're just I just want them to not flap around and just stick there. And it's becoming quite a habit if you've seen some of my previous videos. But I've stolen some of my kids' Geomax. They're really strong magnets, and I have them around. And if you destroy them, there's these. There's 2 small magnets in each, and they're really strong, so they're actually good for this. Just drilling them in and gluing them up. So I'm gonna destroy a few toys, and I'm gonna mount them in the end here. So I'm just gonna drill a small hole in each of the sides to fit the magnet. I have cut a piece of cleat, French cleat. That's gonna go on the back. I'm gonna glue it up and just secure it with a few brad nails, and then I'm gonna few screws in from the front, since it's gonna carry some load. There we go. It's all assembled. Now it just needs to hang it on the wall and fill it up. So there's a spot on my wall here that's gonna hang it out on next to my cabinet I built 2 episodes ago. You can see a link to it here if you want to see that. So this is where we're gonna hang it up. There we go. There's 2 things left. One is filling up the rack. The second one is showing a small feature I actually came up with in an accident kind of way, but I think it was quite neat actually. I'll show you after I fill it up. So that's at least filled up for now with what I've got, but we're still missing the hand clamps or whatever they're called, and that's what the small idea came from. So originally I actually wanted to make a small bar beneath the middle one to make room for these hand clamps or whatever you call them. Somewhere in the construction process I actually forgot about it, so I made these spacings all the way. They were actually not supposed to in the middle one to be all the way, but I came up with another solution that I actually think is going to be quite good. I made these small T-pieces or whatever you're going to call them, and my intention is then that I can actually put them in the rack like that, and then have the clamps onto that. And the good thing is actually now that if I get more or less clamps, I can actually move these around. So if I want to put it here, I could put it up here. If I wanted to put it in the middle, I can do that as well. Or if I'm using 2 or 3 clamps like that, I could actually just, if I need a few, I can just take the T-piece with me over to where I'm working and like that. So I made several of these to fit all those small clamps. That's my compact clamp rack that you can open up in several levels. There's 1, 2, and 3 levels. Take whatever you need, close it up again. I actually added a bit bigger magnet here to hold it. It was getting too heavy apparently. But that's it. That's the build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to subscribe below and click the thumbs up and the bell as well if you want further notifications. So have a nice day. See you next time.